And I mean, it seems like it's so obvious to everybody in the Bitcoin community, but politicians are still kind of resisting it just because of the whole power aspect. So, what do you think it's going to take to get like countries to kind of dive headfirst and kind of fully embrace it? We've seen El Salvador kind of get into that way, but do you think like it's
We
going
need
to
El
be
Salvador. We need El Salvador. Everyone is watching El Salvador, and El Salvador is in trouble because the price of Bitcoin has fallen. I personally think El Salvador will be fine because wealthy, smart, eager entrepreneurs are going to move there. I'm a little concerned that like shitcoiners rush in the moment the country opens up. But if El Salvador stays to form with only Bitcoin, El Salvador can do super well. But right now, it is in a little bit of trouble because of the price of Bitcoin. Everything goes back to the price of Bitcoin. When the price of Bitcoin rises, everyone's good. Everyone wants to spend money. Everyone wants to start businesses. When the price of Bitcoin falls, we all suffer big time. And it's not just because we're holding Bitcoin. We suffer because our businesses suffer.
Yeah, I agree. And on that note, with El Salvador, we did see them kind of start to build the infrastructure. They've hit a lot of bumps in the road with the Chivo wallet kind of being iffy and everything like that. But they also had the big announcement of their volcano-backed bonds, and it seems like it's hit another delay. So they kind of have these Bitcoin-backed bonds, and initially they said it was delayed because of the market conditions. But now that they have a law to try to get them enacted, it says it's delayed to potentially 2 or 3 more months, and then it'll take some additional time after that to get it up and running. So, do you think like this volcano-backed bonds is kind of showing some weakness in the adoption of Bitcoin as legal tender in El Salvador, or do you think this is just kind of par for the course with a third world country kind of adopting a new currency?
Um, I think it shows a little bit of weakness and not enough demand for those bonds because, again, when they announced it, Bitcoin was 60K. Now Bitcoin is 20K. Big difference. So I think they're just like everybody else. They're just hanging in there. And when Bitcoin breaks 40K, people are gonna start spending again. I think it's just the market environment. I think they're just delaying it because, in my opinion, because they know no one's gonna buy into them, and that's unfortunate. So they just gotta hang in there. Like eventually, Bitcoin price will start to go up. I hate to think that I wasted 9 years of my life at this point. I'm very committed to the Bitcoin, the vision of Bitcoin. It's kind of like, but it's not a person, it's not a company. Um, it's like we're sitting here in the mid 90s, and I'm fully committed to the vision of the internet. It's going to change the world, and and here we are. And I do think Bitcoin is going to change the world, and El Salvador will be fine. El Salvador needs a little better infrastructure. El Salvador, it just needs to be at a little higher level, and they need those bonds to get to that higher level. So it's like a chicken and egg problem. But once this ball gets rolling, man, I think El Salvador will be fine. I really do. I want to go back there. Have you been yet?